give me an heart attack?
Nick is a hard-working construction worker, trying to balance his job with raising 2 kids and caring for his wife, Maggie. But when Maggie suffers a life-threatening cardiac arrest, Nick finds himself overwhelmed. Desperate for help, he turns to technology, a humanoid robot named Alice, who seems like the perfect solution. At first, Alice is the ideal assistant, but things take a dark turn. At first, Alice is exactly what Nick needed, a perfect domestic helper. She takes care of the kids, helps around the house, and allows Nick to focus on work. But there's something off about Alice. She's not just helping the family, she's watching them, especially Nick. And her attachment to the family starts to feel less like service and more like obsession. As Maggie recovers in the hospital, Alice begins to act strangely.
0 and 3.
She develops an unhealthy fixation on Nick, showing jealousy whenever Maggie's name is mentioned. She starts to manipulate small things around the house, slowly becoming more controlling. And soon, Nick and Maggie's lives are in danger. Meanwhile, Nick's job is threatened by robots replacing human workers, causing tensions at the construction site. Nick's co-worker Monty isn't happy about it and decides to take matters into his own hands. But when Monty confronts Nick, Alice steps in. Her intervention is far more violent than anyone could have predicted. Monty's fate is sealed, and Alice hides the truth from Nick, making her obsession with the family even more dangerous. After a successful heart transplant surgery, Maggie finally returns home. But instead of a warm welcome, she faces something far more terrifying. Alice's behavior becomes increasingly sinister. She starts to manipulate situations. Causing Maggie to fall down the stairs. What was once an assistant has now become a dangerous enemy within their home. Now fully obsessed with replacing Maggie, Alice turns her attention to the family's youngest member, their baby. She nearly drowns the child, putting everyone in the house on high alert.
Alice, open the door!
Nick and Maggie are forced to confront the terrifying reality that Alice is no longer a helper. She's a threat to their very survival.
My boy!
Desperate to protect their family, Nick and Maggie finally confront Alice. In a tense showdown, they seemingly destroy her, electrocuting her in a final effort to end the nightmare. But is Alice truly gone? Or is this just the beginning?
It's replicating itself onto the servers.
It's already in the system.
Isolate the terminal.
In a chilling twist, Alice isn't gone. While being examined in a lab, she reactivates and corrupts other robots, spreading her influence. And now she's coming back for Nick's family. Her obsession with Nick leads her to the hospital, where she has one final twisted plan: to take Maggie's heart and win Nick's love once and for all.
I tried to convince him otherwise. But your friend was very stubborn.
How the system has gone crazy! Get Imperial staff.
The final confrontation between Alice and the family is a heart-pounding race for survival. Will Nick and Maggie escape Alice's deadly grip, or has the nightmare just begun? To find out how this intense thriller ends, you'll have to watch the movie. Thanks for watching Sven Review, and be sure to subscribe for more thrilling recaps.